Hey friends, Beck here from Power Creative Media. Welcome to this video. Today I'm talking about the 4 magic questions I ask people before we have a sales call. So when you ask people questions before a sales call, you can get, there's a couple of things. You can get a better idea of where they're at so that you can help them more during that call to make sure you help them to make the right decision that's next for their business. Not necessarily just to sell them no matter what, but to help them make the right decision so that they can make, a powerful decision. And then the other thing is so that they can also get clarity on where they're at before the call, so they don't come to the call all confused. They understand what they've had problems with, they understand where they're headed, they understand what they need in order to change. So the question number 1, what is your biggest problem or struggle right now with X, your industry, your thing, whatever the thing is. So for me, I usually ask, what is your biggest problem right now with creating social media content? And then they will say, sometimes you can add things like, A, B, C, D, etc. I might say you've got no time, you hate it, you hate everything about it. Maybe you spend too long in Canva and you don't like that. Maybe there's a lot of things that people don't like, but it's also a good idea not to prompt them, because you get a lot, people will just click whatever if they just have the option, but if they have to use their brain to do it, that can get you better information for you and also for them. Number 2, what have you tried so far? How have you tried to solve this problem in the past? Something like that is a really great question, because it helps them go, oh, I haven't really tried anything, I don't really need this, or I don't know who would think that, but maybe. But it helps them get clarity on that. And you can also see, what they've tried already to kind of gauge where they are at in the process. They might say, I haven't tried very much, I just don't want to do it. Or they might say, I have literally tried everything. I've done this, I can't think of another thing, I need help. And that person is positioned a lot differently than the first person. Number 3, why didn't that thing work? What were the issues or frustrations you had with those methods? Either of those questions. These questions are not exact. So what was the problem with those things that you tried? Oftentimes people will say, it didn't work, I didn't have enough time to manage. A lot of times people will tell me, I tried a social media manager, but I did not have time to manage them. They needed too much managing, and I can go, great, that's one of the benefits of working with us. So, that's a really helpful piece of information. Or they might say, I tried working with a social media manager, but they didn't get my voice right. It was the wrong tone, or they didn't really talk like me. Great, that's also another benefit of working with us. We don't try to write your content for you. We use what you've already got. So perfect. Now you were positioned really well for the call. So that's number 3. Why didn't that thing work? And number 4, are you ready to invest in the right solution for you? Now, I've asked a lot of these types of questions. For example, how much money are you making right now? What are you charging per client, and how many clients do you have? A lot of different variations of this question, but I feel like, for me anyways, for right now, it's better just to ask them if they're ready to invest in the right solution for them. So whether or not, that doesn't really tell you a lot about their budget, but it does tell you that they're willing to pay something, so they are motivated when they're getting on the sales call. And then you can start, your call from that place with having this knowledge about who they are and what they need and what struggles they've had and what they've done. I mean, this is all really great pre-framing information for them. They obviously know that this is a sales call. They're booking it because they need help. So it really helps to position your call as this is going to be a sales call. I'm going to be here, helping you with these things. And it helps you to get the information about them as well, so you've got something, some type of context for the call, which is helpful. All right, so if you want more information about social media content, about creating better practices, habits for social content, or getting more traction in your business marketing, check us out, powercreativemedia.com. Book a call with me. I'm happy to chat to you about these types of things. And when you do book a call with me, I will ask you questions just like these ones, and I will see you on that call. powercreativemedia.com. I'll see you in the next video.